World Homeopathy Day. Thank you, sir, Ambrish sir, for giving all of us this opportunity to teach and simultaneously learn. Sometimes when you are presenting your own case, you happen to learn through that also. So let us all, first of all, seek blessings from our masters, Dr. Hahnemann, and our Guru, undeniably without whom we would not be standing or sitting here. So yes, we are all eternally indebted to Prafull sir. Yes. So today's case is, the purpose of choosing this case I'll tell you later on, but it is quite a bizarre case. When you listen to it or when you see the case, you'll understand why. And so this is a patient, Mrs. Vijay, age 42 years. Her father is our old patient. I think some of the old assistants might be knowing him. Her father is Rakaji, ML Rakaji, and she is his daughter. So she called me one evening saying that she has a huge blister formation on the plantar aspect of left foot after getting scalded. So she works in fields and they make jaggery from sugar cane. And it so happened that the freshly made molten jaggery was kept in a plate on the floor, and she accidentally happened to step on that piping hot jaggery, and she got burned on her left foot. And because it was an accident, she quickly tried to remove that molten jaggery from her foot, from her left hand, and in that she burnt her left index finger too. So this was all she told me, and I just asked her to send me the pictures of the injury. So this was the finger, left index finger, and this was the foot. And so let us understand degrees of burns. So if just epidermis upper layer is involved, then it is first degree burn. If the burn gets deeper and there is blister formation, it is second degree. If it further goes to involvement of dermis, then it is third degree. And if it goes to blood vessels and bones and necrosis sets in, then it is fourth degree. So this was second degree burn. So now patient was obviously complaining of severe burning pain, but she was very skeptic in going to an allopath, or she was in village, so it was far away as well. So she first of all called me. Now when I probed that how did she end up accidentally placing her foot on that jaggery, she told me there was one thing on my mind since that morning. I asked her what happened earlier that morning. We have to probe, right? And it is left side, clearly left side, right-handed patient. So I asked what exactly happened earlier that morning. Was there anything going on? So she said, yes, there was one thing on my mind, and that was about my children and my husband. So I said, okay, tell me about it. So she said that my husband happens to catch a job, then he does not persist in it, and then he leaves the job. But that is not what worries her. It is his usual tendency. So she said that because of this habit of his, I'm constantly anxious that what about the future of my child. So it is left-sided, so the cause has to match, yes. And we always talk about manifestations nowadays. So if at all any morbid phenomena is physically manifesting, there has to be some mental cause, some mental morbid phenomena already going on in the mind. And it was correctly matching with what her body was showing. So any guesses? The rubrics are quite easy, quite common. So whenever you, this was a habit of sir. So if at all you don't understand anything, go back to the basics. Yes. So the rubrics that I took were anxiety about his children and burns. Simple rubrics, burns and anxiety about his children. So acetic acid, arsenic album, phosphorus, rust ox and sepia. But one thing sir had also taught us is पैथोलॉजी को बॉडी क्या दिखा रही है उसको नज़रअंदाज नहीं करना है. Yes. So the remedy that I chose was acetic acid because there was huge accumulation. So whenever there is any type of swelling, huge accumulation, any loculation in the body, or there is dropsy, systemic dropsy, you think about acetic acid. So acetic acid 200 was informed at one doctor's clinic. She took acetic acid 200 single dose. The next day in the afternoon, so now what happened? Unfortunately, I don't have the picture of it, but we understand how miraculously the direction of cure works. The evening she took the dose, that night, accidentally, that blister on the finger, it burst. And it was without, in sleep, and it was without her awareness. And she felt no pain. And that is why she did not send me the picture also. So next day, in the afternoon, she was saying that, ma'am, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि ये बहुत ही tight हो गया है पैर का swelling, and ये भी burst हो जाएगा. I said, let us wait. Let us see what happens. Now, this is a huge swelling, so body will not obviously absorb it. It has to come out. So that is what happened on the third day. It burst open by itself. So now she was very skeptic in going to any allopath. So what she did is, the skin that was surrounding, the debris that was around, she cut it herself. Okay, and this is what was there on the 7th day. It is healing from the periphery. This was 9th day. This was 13th day. It is completely dry on 15th day. Now, since it is totally dried, you forget to take the follow-up. Patient also forgets. She is already working while this was happening. So I have not taken any follow-up after that. On around 17th day or something, she randomly sends me a picture and says, "Ma'am, जैसे कुछ था ही नहीं." So this is how, as sir used to say, homeopathic surgery is performed. The usual line of treatment is debridement and reconstruction in 2nd degree, 3rd degree cases. And that is not at all required if your dose is correct, precise. And the intention of choosing this case is, now I got inspired by sir when he was there in Mega Homeocon, Pune. I was in 2nd year. First time I saw sir presenting a case of burns. I think, yes, magnesium case. So just to convey that life happens in a full circle if you are intentionally doing things and if you learn your purpose through the way. Okay, so maybe if sir would have been here, he would be proud that yes, we all are learning to fish. That what was his intention. So we are learning, yes. Thank you.